Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Levis to the air now. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one gains 7. That's a Vegas first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Levis now on first down. Holds in. Again, it's Bowers. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, Levis. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. That's complete to Thornton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And again, it's Levis. Looking slant route, complete. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders break the tie here in the first. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Mahomes now.
At the 40-yard line.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got it first to begin the frame. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And he's brought down at the line. It's second and goal.
At the Raiders' 9-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Dump off, caught by his back. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Extra point is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie things up at 14.
Kicks off for Kansas City.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there who brings up second down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and short yardage, Levis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jack Bech on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Levis to throw on 4th down. His running back catches it downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
It's Levis once more. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And this one doesn't go far.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Levis throwing again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 14.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And this one does not go far.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. At the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a
The
touchback.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Giving this to Dente. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Yeah, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Here's Smith on the return. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects with Bateman. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. 3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. They're going for it with Mahomes. It's incomplete. They tied up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. All set to go now from the 35. And off to Jesse. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down line. Offense up to the line fast.
Loss of the yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
We'll go play action. Here's Levis. Here's him holding it up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Vegas. That's in 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Switch. Diamond.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop, you say, about the 37-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, 43.
To the air, Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
Throwing is Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He gets it to Rice. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the 1st half. They'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Down, 22 Rita. 49, Mike 49. 23 Rita. 24 Linda. 22 Green.
One final shot before the half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more